Not another week of Alejandro from Finca Argentina. I actually do miss Alejandro now. The last 2 weeks was good. He did most of the work and I didn't have to do a lot. But this week I have to do a little bit more work. So yeah, let's talk about Argentina. Finca Argentina is based in Archapan, near to the town of Turin. A farm we have worked with for, I'm going to say 10 years now. Maybe we've just had our 10-year anniversary and he didn't buy me a present of flowers. But Ali has become a really good friend, just as much a friend as somebody who we buy coffee from. I think we generally bully each other a little too much. I think that's what friends do. But the farm is owned by Ali's father, who has took over the major management of the farm now. And I think we've seen this year a massive increase in yield that Ali talked about a couple of weeks ago, but also really seen the fruits of Alejandro's work over the past few years. He's really invested time and energy and effort in trying to set up an infrastructure on the farm. And there's so many exciting developments coming around the corner with Finca Argentina. The Yellow Pacamara will be coming on stream in the next two years or so. SL28 is from one of the Kenyan farm cooperatives we worked with. Actually got some seed and took it to El Salvador, and we've got some of that coming through really soon. So we're going to see more and more exciting coffees come from Finca Argentina. Also, a big congratulations to Ali that he got to the international jury of the Cup of Excellence for the first time with an F1 hybrid, which is, you don't get to the finals of Cup of Excellence with that. Narrowly missed out on being a part of the international auction by like 0.4%. So did really, really well with that. And it just shows how much work has gone into the farm and how we're really going to start reaping the benefits of that over the coming years. Things he's had to tackle is leaf rust. Leaf rust has been a massive problem in El Salvador. We've seen it across a number of farms. Ali got hit particularly badly because some of the farms around him have been abandoned, so nobody's treating the leaf rust. The wind comes and blows it onto his farm, he has to treat it, he treats it. The wind comes and blows it onto his farm, he has to treat it. Gang violence is a massive problem in El Salvador. There's been huge political unrest, lots of different things happening. On my last trip, one of the farms that we visited, which was Alaska, we had to have an armed guard, where we actually had 3 armed guards to take us to visit the farm because of the gang violence and how unsafe it is. It's crazy. A beautiful country full of beautiful people, just with so many challenges. But every time the challenge gets thrown at our producers, they step up and deliver just a little bit more. Talking about people who step up, Roland Glue. Your time is now. We find Roland here educating himself on the book. What's in your book, Roland?
Steve, you haven't written any content for it.
That was in development. Do you have a daft fact for us for this week?
Did you know that the landmass of El Salvador is very similar to the size of Wales, which is true of pretty much every single country in Central America?
Wales the country or Wales the creature?
You've been there, Steve. What do you think?
Thanks, Roland. I think. Let's just look at the coffee, shall we? So, Finca Argentina, estate. Now, what does estate mean? So, estate is, we break the farm up into little tablons. And tablons are great, but you end up with lots and lots of different smaller lots, which means you can't use a big amount of the coffee for anything. So what we've said to Ali is pick out the best lots and put them into this estate blend so we can actually have a bigger amount of a coffee. This is from all of the different tablons, probably some of the best bits from those tablons as well. So let's just dive into the cupboard. I've not had a lot of luck recently. This is a freebie mug from a chocolate company. You used to buy chocolate lollipops that you put in and stirred them in. But I just used to eat them instead of stirring them into any water because I like chocolate. And so that was not such a good thing. I also forgot to talk about this week's photo, so thank you to Dagger Coffee. You are seeing on the screen now for their fantastic photo with a Colombian mug, which I like very much. Thank you, Dagger Coffee. Very kind of you to include us on that. So the coffee. First of all, it's got a really fruit driven, so lots of fruit sweetness, but it's also got some like hot chocolate kind of properties to it as well. Incredibly fruity, very balanced, very rounded with all of that sweetness, fruit. It's absolutely delicious. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Thank you very much for joining as always. And do remember, life is too short for bad coffee, okay? I'm getting aggressive because I've had too much coffee.